Hi everyone, it's Natalie Ellis here, and I'm here to remind you to not panic during this time of chaos, confusion, and crisis. This is the time to stay calm, and there are things that we can do to keep ourselves and others safe and healthy during this time. So for one, it's important that we wash our hands, washing our hands with soap and water for 30 seconds, okay, and fully get every part of your hand. Okay, it's important to keep our hands out of our face and mouth area. Be mindful of your own health and any symptoms that you may have and that others around you may have, and take the necessary measures that you need. Okay, it's important that we drink a lot of fluids, particularly water or anything high in vitamin C, as well as take vitamins. Vitamins are important to take. Okay. It's also important that we eat healthy. We eat foods that boost our immune system, which includes things like citrus, broccoli, garlic, almonds. So those are a few foods that improves our and boosts our immune system. It's important that we get adequate rest. Sleeping is very important, and so oftentimes we underestimate it. And so when we're not sleeping and we're not eating well, that breaks down our immune system, and that puts us in a vulnerable state for anything. Okay? Be mindful also in regards to your social media and also media intake. Oftentimes, because of the news and everything that we're seeing, we're not realizing how much a lot of that stuff is bombarding our brain and kind of taking over our mind space, our mental space, our emotional space, and just kind of taking over. And the next thing we're just in a state of panic, in a state of worry because of all these things we're kind of paying attention to. And it's really important that we take a step back, that we cut down on some of the news that we watch, on some of the things that we're listening to and watching on the media. Okay. The other thing too, taking a moment to take a deep breath. Okay, when we're taking deep breaths, this allows us to kind of bring the body back to balance, because we're bringing oxygen back to the body. Oftentimes when we're feeling like this, we're not properly breathing. We're using shallow breath. We're doing shallow breath, and that's not bringing oxygen fully into the body, and that tightens the body. And so, again, when we take some moments to take some diaphragmatic breathing, which is we're breathing all the way down to our stomach, it allows us to open up our airwaves and to feel a little bit more relaxed. Okay? And that just brings more oxygen to all parts of us. All right, so taking deep breath. And in those moments, really taking time to notice what's happening to your thoughts, to your emotions, to your body, and also to the way that we're behaving and acting. All right. And the other thing I want us to also be mindful of, this is also a time, because it's a time of confusion and chaos and crisis and state of emergencies. There's just so much going on that it's important that we are mindful of our mental health and do the things that's necessary to take care of our mental health. And so getting a mental health checkup is strongly encouraged. In my office, I do offer telemental health, which is an option for clients who I've seen. They can choose to continue their sessions through video or through phone. Okay, so those are services that's offered out there by other mental health practices. And so don't let corona or anything in regards to the crisis that's happening, don't let that stop you from continuing your healing, because all that is so important in making sure your immune system stay up and making sure that we could defeat whatever it is we need to. We have to make sure that we are healthy and that we have all of our strengths. Okay, so these are just a few things that I wanted to make sure that you guys are mindful of and are doing. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and if you have any questions, please DM me and contact me. This is Natalie Ellis with ESTEEM Counseling and Consulting Services, and I will see you all next time.